want to say hello?
Hi.
Hi, and welcome to Sycamore Canyon's virtual challenge day 3, which is Word Wednesday, probably my favorite day. I'm really excited about this.
Kitty.
There's your kitty. Which one is this?
Maya.
This is Maya. I'm really excited about this day because not only is it all about wearing our positive messages on our t-shirts.
Look.
I know, there's your other kitty. But it's also about going outside and
now Pearl.
that's Pearl. And spreading some positivity. So what did we do this morning? Did we go out and draw on the sidewalk?
Yeah.
And put some fun messages outside? Yeah, we sure did. So I will put the photographs of our messages at the end of this video so you can see all the fun stuff we did this morning to go out and spread a little bit of cheer for Word Wednesday. Do you want to show off your shirt?
Yeah.
Do you want to stand up and show everybody?
Yeah.
It says, count your happy thoughts. That's a great message right about now.
Yeah, I'm rainbow.
And a rainbow. So we thought with it being Word Wednesday, we would read one of our favorite books. This is How Rocket Learned to Read. So this book is awesome because it goes into the importance of words and what great things they can do and expose us to. You ready for How Rocket Learned to Read?
Yeah.
This is written and illustrated by Tad Hills. Do you want to go right there so you can see the pictures?
No.
You gonna sit right there?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Can you sit down just a little bit so the boys and girls watching can see also? You gonna sit there? Rocket loved to play. He loved to chase leaves and chew sticks. He loved to listen to the birds sing.
I love birds singing.
You love bird singing too?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh.
Every fall morning after chasing leaves, Rocket would lie down in his favorite spot under his favorite tree. There he'd sniff the neighborhood smells and settle in for a good nap. The tree, yeah. But one day a little yellow bird startled Rocket. Aha! My first student. Wonderful, she said.
Ha!
Ha! Rocket was confused. Student? I'm not a... But if I am your teacher, the bird interrupted, then you must be my student. Rocket found it hard to argue with this bird. Then you say, excuse me. Yucky. Sit down. Sit down on your tootie booty. I am so glad you saw my sign, the bird chirped. Did we skip a page? No. I am so glad you saw my sign, the bird chirped. Oh, yes, I can see it, Rocket said, but I don't know how to read. Can't read? Fantastic. She waved a wing. Welcome to my classroom. But I just came here to nap, Rocket said. No, there will be no napping in class, declared the bird, except for, of course, during nap time. Well, then, I can take a nap over here, said Rocket. I've had a very busy morning. Not to worry, I'll be around every day, chirped the bird, until the weather turns.
Wind. Wind, Mommy.
Wind what?
Wind blows right trees.
The wind blows through the trees sometimes, that's right. Do you want to sit down a little bit?
No.
As Rocket breathed in the crisp air, the little yellow bird hung her banner. Do you want to...
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, O,
M, N, O, P. Start your Q.
L, R, T,
S, T,
double,
U, V, W, X. What's next? Y.
Y,
And
Z.
very good. As Rocket breathed in the crisp air, the little yellow bird hung her banner. Ah, the wondrous, mighty, gorgeous alphabet, she marveled, where it all begins. Opening up a book, the bird began to read. She sang out the story of an unlucky dog named Buster who'd lost his favorite bone. A cool breeze carried her lively voice across the yard. At first, Rocket was disturbed. Disturbed, that means he was kind of like irritated or annoyed, like, oh, I don't want to hear that. But before long, he found himself captivated. To Rocket, the story was as delicious as the earthy smells of fall. It was as exciting as chasing leaves. He closed his eyes and listened to every word. As Buster dug and dug under the lilac bush, the bird read, he felt something familiar. Rocket waited. Was it the bone? He wondered. Silence. Was it the bone? He called to the bird. More silence. Was it the bone? Rocket hollered. Suddenly he was rushing to the tree. Well, was it? The little yellow bird was gone. The next morning, Rocket arrived early. At last, the yellow bird appeared. Hello, how wonderful to see you in class, she chirped. I can tell by your waggy tail that you are well rested. I'd like to hear the end of the story, please, said Rocket. That seems like a fine way to start the day, chirped the bird. I'm sorry. She gave Rocket a name tag and began to read. I love you so much. Every day, Rocket returned to the little yellow bird's classroom.
Look.
Ooh. In the morning, the bird taught him a new letter until he had learned all of the wondrous, mighty, gorgeous alphabet. Together, they sang out the sounds that each letter makes.
Vouchers.
His teeth, yeah. And spelled out the sounds they heard around them.
Here.
With a G and many ers, they spelled Mr. Barker's growl. Grrr. Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you make that sound?
No.
No. Okay.
I
love you so much. Sit down a little bit so boys and girls behind in the watching can see. They spelled out the sound of the wind, which was growing colder by the day. Whoosh. Soon they spelled out words like F-A-L-L for the gusty time of year and R-E-D for the color of the leaves. And each afternoon the bird read a story. She read stories about dogs and birds. She read about leaves changing colors and about birds flying south for the winter. Then one day the weather turned and the letter banner disappeared. See you again in the glorious spring, the bird sang. And as she flew into the wintry sky, she called, don't forget, words are built one letter at a time. The days grew shorter and the leaves fell from the trees. The grass became crunchy. Soon Rocket's classroom disappeared under the snow. He remembered the little yellow bird's alphabet and practiced his letters. Do you see these letters?
Yeah.
Do you want to say them?
Yeah. A, double,
B.
D, A.
C. That one's a C. Good job.
O.
Rocket thought about the bird's sweet chirp while he sounded out words like D-I-G and W-I-N-D and C-O-L-D. He made new friends and spelled their names. Hello, E-M-M-A. Hi there, F-R-E-D. He spelled everything. S-U-N-M-E-L-T. When Rocket spelled M-U-D, he knew that spring, as it always does, had returned. The breeze blew warmer, the grass grew greener, and a sign appeared.
A sign appeared.
It appeared. That means it showed up. Early the next morning, Rocket rushed to his classroom. As he waited, he spelled W-A-G. Soon the little yellow bird arrived. Aha, my star student, she sang. How wonderful to see you. I can tell by your waggy tail that you are ready for class. Then together they began to read. They read stories about birds flying north in the spring. They read about picnics in the warm sun. And they read about Buster, the lucky dog who found his bone under the lilac bush. And when they were done, they read it again and again and A-G-A-I-N. That's the end of how Rocket learned to read. Do you like that story?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Okay, do you want to say bye?
Bye.